Some weddings bring families closer. Others reopen old wounds that were never allowed to heal. In my mother's wedding, three sisters returned to their childhood home for what should be a joyful celebration, their mother's third wedding. But beneath the smiles, champagne, and speeches lies years of buried resentment, unresolved grief, and emotional distance. Over one long weekend, secrets surface, tempers flare, and the meaning of family is painfully redefined. Diana has buried two husbands and lived long enough to learn that grief doesn't disappear, it simply learns how to sit quietly. Now older, calm, and surprisingly optimistic, she prepares for her third wedding at the countryside home where she raised her daughters. This time, she isn't chasing excitement. She just wants peace. Her daughters return one by one, carrying very different versions of the same childhood. Catherine, the eldest, arrives first. A disciplined naval officer, she believes structure is the only thing that survives loss. Raised by two fathers who both died serving their country, she clings fiercely to their legacy. When she learns her mother plans to take her new husband's name, Catherine resists. To her, changing the name feels like rewriting history, like letting go of the men who shaped her entire life. Victoria arrives with confidence that looks effortless. As a successful actress, she knows how to charm a room, but beneath the humor is someone who has never stayed long enough anywhere to feel rooted. Romance for her has always been temporary. The wedding amuses her, but it also reminds her how easily love can vanish. Georgina, the youngest, comes home already exhausted. A nurse by profession, she spends her life caring for others while quietly neglecting herself. Her marriage is unraveling, and though she hasn't said it aloud yet, she knows something is wrong. The wedding weekend forces her to sit with a truth she's been avoiding. As preparations move forward, the house fills with memories rather than tension. Diana is relaxed, even playful, not the overbearing mother her daughters expected. She listens more than she speaks, allowing her children to feel whatever they need to feel without correcting them. Conversations drift between laughter and silence. Old stories resurface. So do unspoken fears. Catherine's resistance softens when she realizes her mother isn't trying to erase the past, only to continue living beside it. Victoria admits that moving constantly has never healed her loneliness. And Georgina finally confesses that her marriage may already be broken. A visit to the graves of the sisters' two fathers becomes a turning point. Diana speaks honestly, not about forgetting, but about carrying love forward without being trapped by it. The moment reframes everything. Grief doesn't vanish, but it doesn't get to decide the future either. By the wedding day, nothing is magically fixed. Catherine still struggles with control, Victoria still hides behind charm, and Georgina still faces uncertainty at home. But something has shifted. They're no longer fighting the same memories from different directions. The ceremony is simple and imperfect, and that's exactly what makes it right. Diana steps into her new marriage without denying the old ones. Her daughters stand beside her, not because they fully agree, but because they finally understand. In the end, my mother's wedding isn't about starting over. It's about learning how to move forward without leaving the past behind.